Hello, my name is Bernardo. Welcome to YourGreatLifeToo.com. Today's episode is the most powerful way to solve a problem. And the most powerful way to solve a problem starts with a simple but profound concept. Problems are part of life. So I'm not asking you to intellectually understand this. I'm actually asking you to open your heart and feel this inside. If you are not having problems, you are not alive. So if you have problems, like I do, like most people do, then that means you're alive. So you're on a good track. I'm just going to share with you two ideas about doing this. The first one is for you to distinguish between real problems and unreal problems. Let me illustrate this for you. Being told by your doctor that you have testicular cancer is a problem. Having your car rear-ended on the way to work is not a problem. Not being able to say goodbye to someone you really love, that's a fucking problem. Being told that you're fired is not a problem. So I'm just trying to put this into perspective, not to belittle things that happen to you, but just to know that in the end, if you're really looking at your life in a realistic, powerful way, most shit that we consider problems are not problems. They are challenges and they're part of life. In other words, the biggest challenge, the biggest problem we have as human beings, and this is an important one, the biggest problem is wanting to go through life without problems. Because this is an unreal state of being. There's no such thing. It doesn't exist for anyone, not even for saints. So if you want to be in this flow where there's no problems, I'm not saying that you cannot minimize problems or that you don't have a way to create better quality problems. But if you want to be in a place where there's no problems, you're basically starting from a place that's unreal, that doesn't happen in life. So that by itself, every time you see something that's not perfect, in your mind it's going to resonate as something that's a problem. What may not be a problem, may just be part of life or part of what you must go through in order to create the life that you want. So that's the first concept. Second concept, you need to be able to learn how to solve problems the real way versus the unreal way. And I learned this through a beautiful teacher called Arjuna, where he was explaining there's the two ways to solve a problem. And he was using the example of a watermelon. Let's say you have a watermelon here and I'm asking you, hey, how can I get rid of this watermelon? And you come to me and say, hey, okay, this watermelon, you can hide your watermelon, you can throw away the watermelon, you can think your way through, hey, I'm positive, I don't want to see the watermelon, I want to see the watermelon. Or there's all the solutions basically, which is what we try to do in life sometimes. We try to go around it, we try to think positively towards a problem, we try to exercise to see if this goes away. In the end, all you have to do is just look at reality. And in reality, there's no fucking watermelon. But as long as you think there is, you're going to try all these different approaches that are based on fixing something that's not real. So what I mean by this, making it a little more real, is if you realize A, like I said before, the real versus unreal problems, that by itself will solve 95% of what you call problems, if not 99%. But let's say for that 1%, sometimes you still have the ability to just come down and see something that does not exist and still see it as a problem. So get rid of it in your mind, become fully conscious and present. If you become fully conscious and present, you're not thinking about the past, you're not thinking about the future, you are just being. If you are just being, some of those things that you consider problems are part of your mind. Get rid of your mind, become real, become present, you solve your problem. Thank you so much for allowing me to share this with you. I'm not saying that there's no problems that won't be able to be solved by these two types of solutions that I gave you, although they can both be helpful in solving anything. But I'm saying that for most of the things you experience in your day, these are going to be the best possible solutions you can get. Thank you so much for allowing me to share this with you. I ask you to live a full and conscious life, and I challenge you to solve a problem by realizing, first of all, that it's part of life, second of all, that it may not be a problem at all. Thank you.